Your personal unicorn wants you to nestle in and have a seat because you're getting ready to meet. Deep breath in. You're about to win. You have won a battle. Congratulations from Spirit, Source. Personal unicorn says thank you for doing the inner work, for empowering yourself, and by empowering yourself, empowering the rest of humanity. You know what to do, you know where to go. Just keep going. You got this. And so what if it rains? So what if it snows? Only the divine knows the way shit goes. Call on the angel spirits and guides, ascended masters and ancestors. What do we need to know, see, and hear to get more grounded, to get more clear, to raise our perspective to undulating I lost the word. To raise your perspective to undulating levels of unfolding abundance and prosperity. You're beginning to know just how powerful, just how magical, just how wonderful your inner being, your inner child, and the path before you is and is going to be. 2:22 on the timer. Developing a deeper relationship with your sense of self. You're integrating your sense of self. And another level of transformation came flipped right up for me here with this Secret Language of Light. Secret Language of Light deck here by Denise Yarvis. What do we need to know, see, and hear? We got transformation. The number 19, making 10 or 1. It's a cycle completing. Every ending has a new beginning. That's like birth of the universe, this nebula, this God's eye, God's energy. We also got this cosmic focus, kind of like this iris. This lens, Earth being a lens for transformation. Yeah, here you're being watched as you transform by your guides, your personal unicorn, especially today. We're talking Aramites just came through, the name. Nefertiti has been in the, and Sekhmet has been in the grid, the frequency lately. Focus. Focus. Let's go ahead and take in that deep breath for 6 seconds. Hold it for 7 and breathe out for 8. Breathing in now. Holding, and let it out. There. Focus. Remember to breathe and focus. Focus on your inner light. Focus on opening up this column. Spirit sees your focus, your discipline. 37, making 11. We have 10 and 11. Focusing on divine love, the cosmic heart. Grounding this energy in, focusing on opening up our psychic energies, our psychic abilities at this time. Yeah, honing in your energy, merging with the cosmic heart, with your higher heart. Yes, that's merging with the higher heart. So we're focused on merging with the higher heart, transforming to let your light shine. If you found this video, if you found this channel, I'm here to help you turn on that light again, to find whatever it is you're not seeing, 555, that's ready to change. So what you're not changing, you're choosing. And let your light shine. Going into meditation, surrender, connecting to the field of unity, the fractals, 369 energy there. Mandelbrot, fractals, meditating, opening the crown to the cosmic heart, allowing your divine light to shine from both the shadows and the light. All the nuanced layers, the undulating layers, the undulating frequencies. We have 10, 11, and 9 out here. 9, 10, 11. Make yourself a brethren. There is only light. There is only light. We're being called to focus on the light, to focus on the light in the shadows, to focus on your light body, upgrading the light body, allowing yourself to embody more light, understanding that there is only light even in the darkness. It's a different kind of light. There's only light. Number 30. Yes, and of course, acknowledging. I kind of want to read on this one. There's only light. What their intention is there. Let's read that card. The number 30 card. Light is sought after and extraordinary. We seek clarity of light and lightness of being in light bulb moments. Light bypasses the analytical mind and takes us straight into loving wisdom. It's time for you to step into your shining light, to let your light shine. Awesome. Be illuminated. Today is the day to release any disturbances in your energy. Happiness will come naturally unless you do something to prevent it from happening. Release all that is stopping happiness from flowing into your world, and it'll appear before you. If it seems too easy, but it's truly that simple. Until you realize this, you remain connected to the belief that struggle is required, perhaps more respected, less laden path. We often take on the belief that if we struggle, others will think more of us, and we will appreciate things more. When you go against your soul, you move away from your brightness. The darkness is a sign that it's time to feel your way back into your heart and soul. Allowing your inner light. Greet the sun each day. Breathe particles of sunlight into your chest and lighten the load of your heart. Inspired reflection and actions. Take deep breaths in and out. Imagine your breath is filled with the kind of calm and peace. Each breath relaxes you more and more. And go through your clothes and shoes and let go of anything you have not worn for a few years or that no longer gives you joy. Yeah, there's only light. It is inviting you to bring in more light. Not saying that there's only light in this world, because that would be kind of rooting around the truth that, you know, light and shadow exists in this experience. There is only light to be alchemized. There's opportunities in the darkness, in the shadow, to find light. Divine animals guiding you at this time. The unicorns, got the lion. Lion roars on in the darkness, only he holds the key. Key to free me from my burdens and grant me life eternity. It's a Creed song. Yeah, reminding you that they're the animals of the animal kingdom and those that are connected to the cosmic heart, the ascended beings. Strength, courage, discipline with the lion. Being disciplined to look for the light in you, to let your light shine. Allow your heart to shine. Expansion. Oh yes. So definitely Merkabah energies, maybe learning about the Merkabah, the energy body, the traveling energy body, if you will. Legend of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, is that what it is? The movie? Expansion. You're expanding your connection. You're expanding your crown chakra, your third eyes, your psychic abilities. Expanding your DNA, expanding your light body as you expand into this experience of being a light being. One that accepts that, you know, shadow is here for us to transform, to let us know where it's time to focus. Yes, you know, the contrast, as Abraham Hicks says, lets us know what's wanted, and you often know what is wanted by what is not, what is unwanted. However, you don't have to learn always from contrast. We can learn through joy. We can learn through love. We can learn through choosing to be happy, to get happy. Choosing to a frequency of joy and happy, to allow ourselves to experience a reflection of that because of the choice that we made. And not in a bypassing way, but finding the freedom of truth. Perhaps this is the truth that may free you from what can sometimes be the trap of shadow work, trap of healing. Healing can kind of get to be a trap when we feel like we have to work at it, or shadow work, or we feel like we have to uncover all of our past in order to prove something to others, show that we did the work, you know. That's that toxic masculine coming in and trying to make work out of the spiritual path. Communicate honestly, be who you truly are. So you're ready to communicate honestly. This is that transformation. Awesome. Underneath we have the I am presence. We have 2 cards with 44. So 4444, 44 on the synchronicities for numbers. Also, of course, the Merkabah. And we've got your personal unicorn in here helping you connect to that I am presence. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to do record a meditation after this for the 7/7 portal. And I do believe that the Merkabah is just going to have to be a nice, beautiful part of it. We'll do a little quick amount of shadow work, cross the rainbow bridge, and we'll activate our Merkabah. Go with the flow. 17. Relax and trust and accept what is happening. You're being asked to embrace the journey, to have trust and faith that the animals know what's going on, that your personal unicorn is in communication with all the other divine animals, Divine animals, yes, dolphins are very much divine animals. Horses, lions, cats. All animals are divine in that sense, but many select animals were chosen to embody the frequency, the archetype of healers, helpers, and grid keepers, creators. Accept what is happening. 17. Lily of the Valley here. Also, we may be seeing waterfalls or rainbows. And oceanside. And Olympic mountains. Relax and trust. Accept what is happening. Focus on the now, on the present moment. I am presence, and expand your stellar gateway. All of these cards out here have the stellar gateway in it. And that is your access to your divine higher self, your access to Christ consciousness, to your expanded self. I am that I am is your mantra for your I am presence. Yes, we call on the violet flame, transmute all around us that is no longer serving us at this time. Unicorns help Melchizedek and Saint Germain. We got the owl, the hummingbird, and the squirrel. Of course, the badger. I invoke the cosmic diamond flame. I transmute all that is not love. I feel some light language coming through here. Hayanda ea shot oyanda aya kana irmoroya shotorea sikanaya tudere shikataya morre andrea sadaya rekata anaya shotot akat otodo andre setrea kanaya shadrea gust. Calling in that violet flame, opening up the codes and the frequencies there. Transmute all that is not love. I transmute all that is not love. This is that transformation, transmutation, alchemy, calling on the violet flame to cleanse our tree, to cleanse our life, our tree of life here, our connections to animals, our connections to life, and letting your light shine, knowing that you are protected at this time. Violet flame. Finding power in that sense of protection, co-creation, and create your vision. Creating your vision. Do what makes your heart sing. You are being nudged forward. Yeah, crossing the rainbow bridge. You're on a golden path toward enlightenment, awakening, toward arriving at the dreams, the vortex of desire that you've been creating for this life and lifetimes. You're being nudged forward. Do what makes your heart sing. Let your light shine. Allow yourself to fly, to soar, to try new things, to see the abundance, to see the path before you, to see how the rainbow can rise out of the cracks, out of the, how light. Yeah, it just tells me, when your heart gets broken, sometimes it's breaking open to let the light in, because our heart has been so closed off through whatever situations, karmic or not, that we've co-created and or stumbled into from our unknowing. Even though your higher self, your Akashic records, knew all this was going to happen. To see that that's, where the light got in to formulate and create the rainbow, your divine potential, your kinetic energy, your kinetic expression. Rainbow aura. We've got kind of like the symbol of power here with the The moon turned upright, power of your intuition and your heart space. Absolutely following that cosmic pearl. We got the Akashic records on a scroll here. Your divine potential. I am the Asha Oya Kana Aya Sadaremoya Shodrea Adane Ekana I. Be all you can be. Fulfill your destiny. Perhaps some of you are meant to work with animals in this lifetime. Being called to work with these divine animals. Horses. Owls. Hummingbirds. Squirrels. Dolphins. Freedom of truth. Ties us into this energy of what we celebrate here in the United States, Liberty on the 4th of July, which, I'm sure we all have, anyone tuning into this channel, some mixed feelings about things that are going on in the world, in this country, and that's just revolving around the freedom of truth and the truth of freedom. 2121 on the timer. Communicate honestly. Speak your truth. It's time for your truth to be heard. Yeah, that's been a thread today too. Don't hold back anymore what needs to be said. Because if you don't say it, what if nobody does? What if nobody creates that change, that ripple in the pond? New opportunities are coming. They're ready, waiting on your doorstep. And you'll be ready to walk through. You're getting ready. You've been getting ready. You've been doing the decluttering the mind. Now we're working on clearing out the heart. You've been sanding off the debris around those lower chakras so that you can move across the rainbow bridge toward opportunity, glimmers, magic, glimpse a magical doorway, and declutter your life. And you're being asked to focus on what you desire, to focus on the doorway to your dream life, the doorway to your potential. And decluttering our life can help to do this. There's only light. Invites us to lighten up our life as well. 2244, everything is an expression of energy and light. Even our bodies are already mostly light, as they are energy held together by magnetism and carbon, which essentially means you are a gigantic crystal made of water, carbon, and silica. Didn't know, now you know. Number 543, 54321. Take a jump, leap of faith. 54321, dive. Cliff jumping into the unknown. Uncord relationships. Let go now. Forgiveness is freedom. Forgiveness is freedom for you. Your freedom of truth comes when you communicate honestly, when you be who you truly are. Maybe we don't even have to say anything directly. Perhaps we will. I know that Uranus going into Gemini is going to bring in some expansive transformational changes into that stellar gateway, opening up our higher expression, our ascended, more royal expression. If you're into these readings, you're likely a starseed, a light worker, a way shower, and thus in the world of spirit, you are galactic royalty. Check out channel Divine Phoenix Rising. He posts some really good, wonderful readings about the galactic royalty, which is to say those that have chose to come in, be the bearers of fucking light, to illuminate the world, to love, to rain love on the world, to unite, to reunite under love and through love. And through expression, raw, nude expression, as I'm covering up her boobies. Le soleil. En français, the sun. Le soleil. Le soleil. Le soleil. Le chariot. Le chariot is the chariot. Pretty easy to guess there. French can be pretty phonetic. A girl needs to brush up. Need someone to talk to in French. Anybody speak French out there? On a trade language? Le chariot. I'd also like to learn Latin, Spanish, Portuguese. Yeah, you're moving forward. There's only light. Create your vision. Go with the flow. Relax and trust. And trust the ability we found to steer our horses in the same direction, to bring the id and the ego moving in the same direction here, pulling our horses together, focusing, staying in your lane. And these chariots here is, it's looking right at this card to uncord relations. It's time for you to uncord some relationships, perhaps from the past, current, even future, past lives. There's someone in your life that it's time to let go of. And letting go doesn't have to be forever. Often letting go of people helps them to grow and expand and transform, and sometimes that's just the ticket, permission slip they need to transform, to possibly come back around. But expectations will get you every time. Do your best to let go of the expectations of how it's going to turn out. That's the French tarot. A French tarot deck. I need to look up the name of it. I didn't get a book or a pack with it. So I'm not certain. I know it's sad I haven't looked it up yet. 5 of Wands. Truly, I don't need it. I don't even need the cards, if you know that this tool, all this tooling, the leverage of physical matter to understand non-physical and physical experience. Yeah, there may be a person, especially someone causing inner conflict for ourselves, or even just flat out conflict between the two, that has got, your chariot a little unfocused. Your focal point is being divided by some conflict in our life. Perhaps we've been at conflict with shining our light, with speaking our truth. It's time to stand in your power, to enact that Aries energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Leo out here already with divine animals, potted plants, ferns. Actually looks like a bit of an artichoke plant. Artichokes, your column, stability, layers, understanding that we all have layers. The Roi de Baton finds power in doing what makes his heart sing. Knows powerfully that he is protected. Trusts the universe and his own personal power. The Hermit. Follow your inner light, your inner guidance. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, especially Virgo here with the Hermit. This is the card of Virgo is the Hermit. The Lantern. being guided by the stars and the inner light. Nothing artificial. Yeah, allowing, detaching from artificial guidance, artificial sense of power, illuminating your personal power, your divine potential. It's time for you to fulfill your destiny, to be a leader, to be all you can be. Yeah, so you can give that permission slip to yourself, to your future selves, and to others. It's making the divine choice to choose you, to choose what serves you. Seven of Cups. You know, there can be people in our life who like to cause conflict so that we are in this place of confusion, of the land of indecision. So you're being called to uncord relationships that are keeping you in a place of confusion or detached from, distracted from focusing on your inner light, focusing on new opportunities, stepping forward, transforming. You know, people see our expansion. When people see us transforming, it's scary for them. It's scary for people who haven't tried to change, who have been frankly just afraid. They're, you know, basically hurt children in adult or young adult bodies that are afraid to admit that things may have gone wrong, that they may have been wrong, or that they're afraid to try something new, to be the change, to be a leader. King of Cups. Finding your heart, expanding your cosmic heart, your upper spiritual chakras. Yeah, I'm hearing many of you have done the work with the lower chakras and you're ready to open up again. You've come back into the body in such a way that you're ready now to healthfully connect to the divine, to welcome in abundance. Yeah. Now that you've found your foundations, 3232, you're seeing a reflection, a readiness, a potential to welcome in everything you desire. 10 of Pentacles, wish fulfillment in the physical realm, not just in connection, but in true, tangible ways. I'm gonna grab a charm to wrap up this, call this the 7-7 portal reading. Even though there are 3 7-7 portals, we've got the golden leaf, Christ consciousness, finding your inner gold, leafing through the layers. Oh wow, yes, we've got the squirrel coming out with the squirrel on violet flame. Even the squirrel, you know, the squirrel puts away for the winter, but even they know when to trust, when to transmute all that is not love. Anything that we've been hanging on to, you know, squirrels like to store things, but anything we've been hanging on to that does not display trust or knowing. And then we've got the silver squirrel. We may be seeing different kinds of squirrels or a new kind of squirrel. Gray squirrel with the silver squirrels. Finding the silver lining. Divine animals as well, receiving messages from squirrels or from the leaves. Oh, and we have a little, I don't think this one's ever come out, little baby elephant with a ruby type gem on it. The red little gem, our beautiful little Aerophant here. Your divine potential, your higher wisdom. Yeah, this is that token of appreciation, your sticker on the chart for reestablishing your foundation, your root chakra. 3443 on the timer. Of course, 3444. Just one synchronicity after another. 34, 43, indicating you're reflecting this time your divine potential, and it's giving an opportunity to make the choice that serves you. It'll come around again, so don't freak out if you don't make the right choice or winds up that found ourselves wrapped up in conflict again. Be good to yourself. Focus on you. Stay in your lane at this time. All that's going on in the world. I hope you can find a sense of connection, transformation, and trust. I love you. Take care. Namaste.